Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm your game bastard, Kyle.
Todd.
Corey.
Austin.
Today we're playing G.I. Joe.
Hot potato.
If you don't know about G.I. Joe, go back to the 1980s or go back to previous episodes.
Or the 60s.
Or just play this game like I have, because I don't know shit.
Today on G.I. Joe, Todd, who will you be playing?
I'll be playing Barge Hog.
Corey?
I'll also be playing Bartog. Switch it up here towards the end. I'll be playing Lizard Lips, the ninja from Maine.
Yeah, and towards the end is right. This is kind of the end of the arc of a G.I. Joe episode series. So seriously, if you have no idea what's going on, go back a couple episodes.
Don't start here.
Please don't.
I hate that we have to keep reiterating this on episodes that are clearly titled Part 7 and such.
Who are you playing, Austin?
I am Holy Sniper, it's a heretic. Did you like that, Corey?
No.
Our Joes are in the cold, snowy wastes of Greenland, in the Arctic. It is night. The stars are high in the sky. The aurora borealis spreads across the horizon, varying shifting hues of color. They're on Thule Air Base, an American air station, being swarmed by Cobra aircraft. The radar system was knocked out by Firefly. Thule is vulnerable and hovering over the base, like the eye of an angry god, is a Cobra helicarrier.
Cool.
A voice echoes over Thule. G.I. Joe! You are doomed!
Oh, no.
Hello.
The Joes recognize it as Dr. Mindbender.
Oh, man.
Oh, I knew it.
Thought I heard a monocle jingling.
Shit, I could have sworn that was Newt Gingrich. Are you sure that's Mindbender?
Barge Hog, Lizard Lips, and Heretic have just made it to the bottom of the radar tower where they previously fought Firefly, Cobra operative, and learned that their comrade Sparks had betrayed them. There are sirens going off across the base. Pilots are streaming out of barracks, heading towards aircraft, trying to get in the air. And all you three can think of is, why hasn't Cobra started firing yet? They're in a perfect position, but no bombs or missiles have landed. And then a strange electronic shriek fills the air. It's all you can hear. Needles piercing into your brain. It's the siren weapon. You all die. Okay.
See you guys next time.
Maybe not that last part, but Cobra is attacking with the siren. So it attacks your willpower. It hits on an 18. Todd, what's your willpower?
12.
Okay, you take one stun.
How do I do that?
Okay, so for purpose of this, just track siren damage separately from your normal health, because once the siren damage builds up to be greater than your total health, a bad thing happens.
Gotcha. Okay, so how
It's like
I'm taking
Alien.
I'm taking one stun. That's what you said?
Yeah, or just one siren.
Got it.
Corey, what's your willpower?
12.
Same thing. You take one siren damage. Track that separately from your other health. So
Okay.
And mine's a 16.
yeah, it was an 18. That's more
None
than
of us
16.
really focus on smarts, which is what willpower is under.
Yeah, too bad. So you manage to retain control of your senses. You can see pilots out on the airfield writhing around on the ground, holding their heads, screaming. You can hear shouts and yells from other buildings. Something detonates across the base. There's a massive pillar of fire. What are you guys doing?
Let me tell you, this is about to turn into that movie 28 Days Later. What'd they do in that movie?
I don't know. I've only ever seen Prancer. What? It's my favorite film. Well, first of all, I think we should put these poor gents out of their misery. I've got my chickadee ready to swing.
Chickadee is his katana.
Yes.
Well, y'all remember Chuckles, right? Remember what happened to Chuckles?
Yeah.
Well, same things could happen to us. It's already happening to some of our fellow Joes out here. Here's what we need to do. We need to stop them, but we don't need to kill them.
Here, everybody gather around real quick.
No, I know what we need to do.
Get a torch.
We need to kill the head vampire. If you kill the head vampire, all the other vampires turn back to normal.
Lips, do you agree?
Yes.
Heretic gathers everybody around and slings down his pack. So in his pack, Heretic has a little packet of sleeping pills that he took from a med kit inside Thule Air Base back when it blowed up. And he passes around an even distribution of them. Kyle, do you want to decide how many are in the packet?
No, none for me, thank you. Only dopes use dope.
What's your intent to? What are you going to do with them?
I'd like to give each team member a few where they can keep one for themselves in case they do go down and can take the pill and at least retain their sanity. or if we come across anyone that's been incapacitated by the signal, we can feed them one and at least spare that person.
Barge Hog immediately starts to take both pills.
No, not for right now. This is very important.
I will be helping no one because we saw how that worked out for you last week, Heretic. Trying to save a man who was a DICK to you.
I mean, we'll just say you each have some, and if it becomes relevant, we'll figure it out.
Why don't we take all these pills?
Is that
No,
the
I
end?
used to hang out with dudes like Bartok, who you'd see their eyes light up at a party. You know what we ought to do? Take all the drugs.
We have
It
these
was
drugs.
never a good idea. But I went along because I'm a friend.
What if all the drugs were in us?
Actually, what I was going to say was we ought to take them and crumble them all up and put them in the water supply like the Joker did in Batman.
Quick, everybody get a drink.
Everybody line up to the water fountain.
No pushing, gents.
No, really kind of as a last resort plan.
Whatever we're going to do, we need to do it fast. Number one, because we don't want Cobra to win. Number two, I got to be back on the boat tomorrow.
Quick, to the swimming pools.
Are you going to go to swimming pools?
If we can get everybody to follow us. Quit writhing. Follow us, soldier.
All right, first things first. We have to cut off this signal. Any ideas?
Yeah, so let's shoot at it.
I'm down.
So I'm assuming the signal's coming from the helicarrier.
It is, you think.
And there's no way we're ever going to stop this, so why are we even playing?
That's good. That's fair.
Where's our friend Wild Bill?
You don't know. You haven't talked to him in a while.
I get on the horn with Wild Bill. Hello, William. It's Lizard Lips. Are you flying?
What? No. You hear just really loud country western music in the background.
Oh, Lord.
How's it going? I'm in the garage. I'm making some hot dogs. Y'all want some?
You might want to scramble.
What?
Dr. Mindbuster is here.
Dr. Mindbuster, I don't know. I don't have an appointment with him for another 2 weeks.
Launch your plane.
Hold on. Let me put my hearing aid in.
Might want to launch one with a gun.
So you hear the music go off, and then he just starts going, oh my gosh, what is that sound?
Now, quick, eat a sleeping pill.
Oh no, it's a screeching sound. Oh my gosh. What is it?
Never mind, I'll text you. Take your hearing aid back out.
Barge Hog is running towards the All Striker where we left it to procure the 70 millimeter rocket launcher.
You run to the All Striker. It is there.
Well, does Wild Bill have another plane than the cargo plane he's been flying around? Surely, we're at a base.
Yeah, there's tons of aircraft everywhere.
Are there
Yep.
ones with big guns and fun stuff?
Yeah.
Barge Hog still wants the 70 millimeter rocket launcher.
And I want that for him.
Bargehead is a
Bargehead.
That's a totally different Joe. Sure.
But here's my thing. If Wild Bill has a plane, a different plane that has lots of guns and rockets and such, that he can be shooting at
Sure.
the helicarrier with, we can jump off the plane onto the helicarrier.
Yeah, that was my thinking.
Yeah, him as a distraction. Bartog, hell yeah, you still need to bring that 70 millimeter cannon just because that makes the game fun.
Here's the thing. Barge Hog does have Beast of Burden,
Yeah.
which is a +2 to his might when he's pushing, dragging, or lifting. So he could use that to carry the 70 millimeter rocket launcher.
Oh, you could carry it. I mean, the biggest issue is going to be also carrying around the ammunition.
Well, like I said, I've got a +2 to my might when I'm lifting something or carrying something. So
Yeah. Roll your technology to detach it.
Okay.
Corey, roll an alertness.
technology is D4.
Alertness is a D4. I got a 16.
Barge Hog got a 12 on his technology roll.
Yeah, so you're successfully dismantling the 70 millimeter cannon off the All Striker to carry it around. It should be no problem. The siren shrieks again. So does anybody have a willpower higher than 12?
Yes.
Mine is 12.
Mine is 12.
Then you guys are able to endure a round from the siren without taking additional damage.
Not a problem.
Right.
Nice.
Corey, it occurs to Lizard Lips that Wild Bill had no idea what was going on and wasn't even affected until he turned his music off.
I assume, this being an army base, there is a PA system that runs throughout the base.
Why, yes, there is, Corey.
I go there.
Barge Hog, he has successfully dismounted the 70 millimeter rocket launcher. He ejects the cassette from the All Striker, goes around to the trunk, pops it open, and pulls out his backup guitar, Miss Elizabeth.
Right. So roll technology to successfully eject the cassette, because I'm assuming this is a cassette from the 80s.
Sure. Here we go. God damn it, that's a 2.
Okay.
I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, boy.
man.
Goddamn.
So that's a critical failure, so I'm going to add me a little story point there. So you pull it out, and it's just a long string of
Oh, boy.
cassette film. Does anybody have a pencil? So you guys are going to hustle to the command center.
Yes.
You're going to have to endure the siren once more, but you'll get there. 19.
Oh, shit.
That hurts.
Ooh,
So where's everybody at on siren damage?
2.
2.
Everybody has more than 2 health right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Mine is 6.
I have 2.
Okay, you're almost comatose. So you guys make it to the command center. All the personnel inside are on the ground writhing or engaging in bizarre activities. One guy, is copying his face over and over. Then you just realize that guy has no idea what's going on. They were just apparently doing that.
Quickly, Bartog, plug in. Play the hardest thing you know. Probably Pat Boone.
So Todd Barjog's going to need to make a performance check
All right.
to shred.
To shred. Well, he doesn't have performance, but
Well, these aren't my problems.
Can we assist in any way?
Maybe. What are you doing?
I can't do a lot because I'm pretty upset right now.
Pretty Maynard.
But I will hold a lighter in the air. I think Bartog would appreciate that.
I think for
you goddamn
Barjog,
right.
that's probably pretty motivating. So that'll nullify his snag.
Okay.
For rolling without a skill.
All right, so Barchog immediately makes a quick scan of the area. I'm going to spend a story point to use some temporary gear. And he finds what he needs to assemble a primitive whammy bar to Miss Elizabeth.
That will help with the wailing.
Yep.
So that will give you a 1-up.
Okay, so it's a
D2.
D2. Oh, it's
no.
a 5.
Oh,
Jesus.
shit.
He starts shredding, and you guys immediately feel better. But something's disconnected somewhere with the PA because it's not broadcasting outside of the immediate room you're in.
Barchog also chose Eddie Van Halen's Eruption to try to play. It's pretty advanced for Barchog.
Might want to downgrade to a Ramones song, sir.
So essentially, you guys are going to get to ignore the next siren attack, but it didn't affect anybody outside of the room you're in.
Do we realize this?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, there are windows, so.
Heretic goes over to a window and sets up his sniper rifle and turns it upward to see if he can spot anything of importance on the helicarrier.
Roll your alertness.
It's a D2. 16.
There's a trench that runs along the side. if you're good at bullseyeing womp rats in your T-16 back home, you're going to be really good.
So you notice this helicarrier has a huge forward hangar entrance, but you do notice there's a smaller hangar on the rear port side that doesn't seem to be used. It might be a more clandestine way to get aboard.
Boys, I think I've found our way in, but we've got to get to a plane.
By the way, Kyle, since the spell has been broken, do we remove these points of siren damage?
Yes.
Okay.
You
Oh,
can.
Awesome.
Sweet.
But just for you guys.
Good call,
Right.
Corey.
And also, I think since we know that the guitar magic is not helping everyone, I think we need to figure out how to get the PA working.
Yeah. Clearly there's something that's not playing out of the personal address system. It should be, but
Okay, is that going to be technology?
technology is a wonderful skill and appropriate.
Or
Barchog.
animal handling?
Right.
Animal handling, not in this situation, but I like it.
If I have a skill in science, can I assist?
You may.
Barchog's technology is D4. Reminds me of the time I was playing at the Hopkinsville Christian County Fair. Stephen Piercy, lead singer of Rat, was opening.
Oh, well.
Not Rat, just Stephen Piercy.
Yeah, he's doing well.
He's doing good. Nice feller. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to fix this. So I'm going to roll my technology.
You're getting
Right.
an assist,
Yeah,
so
I'm
you have an
assisting.
edge.
That's an 18.
Woo.
Yeah.
Have you tried turning it on?
Heretic's just holding a flashlight.
Somebody cut the wires at the rear of the main address system to the rest of the speakers around the command center.
All right, well, Barge Hog ties them back together.
Yeah, you can repair it easily.
Okay, that's what I
There's
do.
a child's tooth laying next to the.
Embedded in a grenade. Oh.
Oh no!
Yeah, so you can make another performance to counteract the siren across the base.
Ooh, that's a 19.
Woo!
Nice.
So what song does he play this time?
This time, Barge Hog decides to go with something a little simpler, not as many like finger licks and everything. So he starts playing "God of Thunder" by Kiss.
There you go.
So God of Thunder roars out of the PA system. People start coming to their senses. Pilots get up, start running back towards their aircraft.
And
you
Cobra
hear,
ships start exploding like in Star Trek.
you hear people shouting, "Come on!" And anti-aircraft guns start firing, missiles start firing, and suddenly there's a real war on. Wild Bill kicks in the front door. He's got a shotgun and earmuffs on. Hey, fellas!
Hello, William.
What's up, Wild Bill?
I hot-wired a C-130. It's time to go.
All right, we're coming.
Bill, get us up to that helicarrier.
You may have to 9/11 that thing. I'm just saying.
You're taxiing down the runway at the better part of 75 miles an hour. Explosions all around you. Cobra aircraft sweeping in. F-22s trying to take off. You're in a C-130, packed with ammunition. Wild Bill's got his country western music on the front. You start to get some elevation. I assume Barge Hog still has a 70-millimeter cannon.
Absolutely.
There's just chaos going all around you. Wild Bill comes over the intercom. Where am I heading to, fellas?
There's a rear hangar in the back of that helicarrier. No one's using it right now, and you need to get us over there fast so we're not seen.
Well, damn straight, son.
Turn off the headlights so they won't see us coming.
Oh, I never drive with headlights on.
Woohoo!
Mr. Wild Bill, no disrespect, sir, but I ain't got nothing against country and western music. However, I think for a wartime soundtrack, we need something with a little more power.
You mean like Credence? Down.
Tears well up in Barge Hog's eyes, and he's like, "God damn, I love you, brother."
Ooh, that red, white, and blue. Suddenly, it's like you're back in Nam.
White rabbits. Or
So the C-130 banks around, engines roaring, gaining elevation, Cobra Rattlers and Fang helicopters in the sky battling F-22s, F-16s, anti-aircraft guns going off. Cobra helicarrier starts getting closer. You see the rear hangar. You see Cobra troopers like waving those little lights when somebody's coming in for a landing.
no, thank you.
And you're like, okay, Wild Bill should be slowing down about now so we can land in the hangar. Nope.
Yes.
Wild Bill guns the engines. The plane roars. You see troopers jumping out of the way. C-130 is way too big for this entrance.
Oh, wow.
Plane crashes into the helicarrier. The side wings are sheared off. Everybody making a fun little acrobatics roll.
Oh, awesome.
You can roll brawn if you're just trying to hold on.
Well, I don't fucking have that either.
Barge Hog is a D6 in brawn, so that's what he's going to do.
There you go.
I'll use acrobatics. I got a D12.
Barge Hog is rolling brawn. He got a 9.
And that's an 8.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Austin?
Heretic has nothing. Let's see if I get a 7. No, he got a 5.
Okay, so each one of you, the plane, the wings are sheared off. The fuselage rolls over a couple of times before slamming into the far wall of this hangar. Fires everywhere.
Can we just step out like normal?
You guys stumble out. So, Barge Hog, what did you lose in the chaos from your personal inventory?
I lost Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, no.
Man.
Just like Macho Man.
Corey, what did Lizard Lips lose?
$35. It was all the cash I had on me.
So your
I
wallet.
put all my money in Bitcoin.
Fucking course he did.
So what did he lose? What piece of gear?
Darn the luck, I lost my knife.
Austin?
Heretic's naked.
What? How?
Lost his fatigues.
Hold on.
Hold on, son.
No, Heretic lost his pistol.
Okay. So you guys stumble out of the back of the C-130. The ramp is sideways. You see a dead Cobra ramp corporal dragged to death under it.
Oh, not the ramp corporal.
Oh, the irony.
Gas is spewing out of the wings on the plane, or what's left of them. Alarms shrieking somewhere inside the hangar. Cold wind blowing in. You're still in the Arctic. What's your plan now, G.I. Joe?
Bill, you better come with us. Looks like you got a leak.
Wild Bill runs past you, revolvers drawn. Yeehaw! Just shooting at random cobras.
I enjoy that man and his tomfoolery.
Well, I think we need to make our way to the bridge of the helicarrier.
Okay, so you're going to make your way to the bridge. Who's navigating? Has anybody been on a Cobra helicarrier before?
I'm going to guess Heretic would be leading us.
Yeah, so Heretic has a trait called adaptation, where he can treat any terrain as his preferred terrain.
Okay, so make a survival roll to try to navigate through the interior of the helicarrier. You're looking for target number 15.
Okay, it's going to be a D20 and a D4. That's a 20.
So Heretic leads Barge Hog and Lizard Lips unerringly through the helicarrier, avoiding Cobra troopers who are obviously running here and there. The helicarrier is under attack, so there's a lot of activity. You guys avoid Cobra patrols, troopers, Strato Vipers.
Is Wild Bill with us?
Wild Bill
He took off
shooting.
Oh, yeah. Just God bless him.
At one point, you slip past an open hatch to a personnel room where there's a very well-coiffed Strato Viper combing his hair, but you make no mention of it as you make your way to the bridge. That was obviously Strato Viper Chris Riley.
Oh, that SOB.
that guy.
And you come to a closed hatch that is ajar. On the other side, you can hear voices, Televipers, and Cobra crewmen communicating, battle status. And peeking in, you see a bald man standing on a dais, big purple cape, hands on his hips. Why aren't they being destroyed by the siren? It's Dr. Mindbender, of course.
Anyone else around him?
The room is full of Cobra personnel.
Hey, Barge Hog,
Yeah.
have you gotten to use one of those frag grenades yet?
Oh, not in a day or two.
Not since we were in the showers.
I was not there for that, but let them fly.
Barchog is going to throw a frag grenade in there.
Lizard Lips is going to chuck a stun grenade towards the Cobra troopers, and he's going to do so in the style of one of his favorite sports, cricket.
So he runs halfway into the fucking bridge.
Barchog is going to target Mindbender.
So this is our targeting, right?
Yes, so you guys can roll.
I don't guess aiming would come into play here, would it?
You can aim.
Okay.
Yeah, for targeting we can, and this is a sneak attack, so we get.
It is.
So we get an edge on that.
You get an edge for the sneak attack, and you get an uptick for aiming.
Sweet.
All right, so that makes my targeting a D6.
Mine's a D4.
Before he throws his grenade, Barchog yells into the bridge, "Hey, Roxy Music! Art rock sucks!"
I don't know what that means.
Lizard Lips also yells, "Dirigo," which is the state motto of Maine, which in Latin means I lead.
How much time at work have you been perusing the...
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been a big Maine fan for a long time. Never been there, though. One day.
Corey's homepage is maine.gov.
That's a 21.
I got an 18.
Nice. So, Todd, your grenade does how much damage?
One sharp damage, and the blast is like 10 feet.
And stun grenades do one stun, also 10 feet.
So there's the pop and shriek, blast of light from the stun grenade, the sound of a frag going off, shrapnel spinning out across the room, screams, shrieks, Mindbender roaring, "Oh, my back!"
Heretic leans in while he's stunned and fires off a blast from his assault rifle at Mindbender.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Okay. Does that also count as a sneak attack?
It does.
Okay. That's a 24.
Ooh.
How much damage you do?
One sharp from the assault rifle.
All right, so the assault rifle goes off. Mindbender throws himself behind cover. Everybody roll for initiative.
Okay.
Okay. I got an 8.
I got a 16.
5.
All right, Corey, the Cobra troopers are shouting and pointing towards the hatch. Guns are coming out. It's your turn. Mindbender is behind a command console, flustered.
How many troopers are we dealing with here? Did we take out any of them?
So we're not going to worry about exact numbers. I'm treating there's a bunch of guys in here, so I'm treating them all as one group.
Right.
And they'll attack and take damage. Because it's like 20 guys. I'm not rolling
But some of them are
20
like
dice.
communications officers.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. So,
I killed them first.
yeah.
Also, don't forget that Barchog has the enemy number 1 perk, anyone who's attacking either of you hits a snag when they're
Ooh,
attacking you
nice.
because the
I
mere
forgot about that.
because the mere sight of Barjog terrifies them to their core.
Nice.
Okay, I do that.
So you can just describe how you're going in and attacking dudes, because it's all one group essentially, except for Mindbender. That's you need to specify whether you're attacking bridge personnel or Mindbender.
Can I get to Mindbender easily?
I mean, you have like a speed of 100. So,
I'm a quick little feller. Okay, Lizard Lips pops out of the hatch and starts cartwheeling
sure, as he does.
towards Mindbender with Chickadee at the ready to swing at him.
Whoa! Who dares?
I'm Lizard Lips.
He seems very confused.
Thought you might have heard of me by now. I killed many of your men.
I don't get out.
Well, there we go. Okay, I swing my katana. 11.
That is insufficient. To
Yeah,
hit
I'm
Mindbender.
sure.
You swing Chickadee at him. He pushes his chair towards you, and you hack it in half.
Oh no, a chair!
Cobra troopers all around you are pulling out guns. They're firing. They are gonna have to roll with a snag though because Barjog is there.
Damn right.
Wait, can I disappear into the shadows?
Turns out no.
Is there any steam available?
So they rolled a 10. So bullets are flying all around Lizard Lips, but he is unhurt. I mean, unless your evasion is as low as a 10.
No, it's a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm prancing.
So Mindbender says, "I will shoot you with science," and he pulls out a pistol with science written on it.
God damn it.
13. He's firing through the air. That's a large man. He's just looking back at Barjog.
You should see him in the nude.
It is Heretic's turn.
I can get nude if it'll help.
That's fine.
So there's this faint noise that turns out to be Heretic shouting as he runs across the catwalk, leaps over the handrail, and comes down to stand beside his buddy Lizard Lips. He says something like, "Die, you mind-scrambling scoundrel!" And then as he's jumping over the handrail, he fires his assault rifle at Mindbender's head. So I'm taking aim again.
Okay.
We no longer have the surprise attack advantage.
You do not.
So I'm just rolling with a D8. That's a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, one more sharp damage from the old assault rifle.
Aim for the cod piece. Seriously, y'all should look up a picture of Dr. Mindbender.
Oh, I know, yeah.
You know, Elton John would say it's a bit over the top.
Yeah, whoever the designer that came up with Mindbender, he was definitely having some things he needs to work out.
Yeah.
And Barjog.
Much like Trish Stratus, Barjog lost his Cowboy from Hell shotgun. However, he was able to requisition another one. This one he calls a vulgar display of power.
Oh, boy.
And he's going to aim it at old Mindbender, and he looks at him and says, "Hey, you Iron Sheik looking motherfucker." Hulk Hogan says hello. He's going to aim, and he's going to spend a story point to roll as if specialized in his
Nice.
targeting. Vulgar display of power is not great. Got a 9.
It is a loud roar, and everyone ducks their heads. But everybody, all the Cobra troopers are standing up, patting themselves. They're not hit. Mindbender's looking around. Oh, it was so loud! He twirls one of his mustaches.
One of his mustaches.
Where are they located?
Everywhere.
Really?
He has the ones on his face.
Yes.
And then he has another pair of mustaches.
Eyebrow mustache.
He's a character from Crimes of the Future.
It is Lizard Lips' turn.
How's old Mindbender looking right now? Is he looking like he's a little banged up, or?
He has some superficial damage, but overall fine.
Okay, Lizard Lips is going after Mindbender again.
Okay.
He's unleashing the nunchaku.
Oh no.
Yeah, those powerful weapons. He carved himself out of a stately Maine pine.
Did he whittle him?
Yes.
Of course.
And you know what? He's going after that codpiece. He's trying to stun with the nunchaku, the codpiece.
That's the center of his power.
Yeah. Dressing like that's a sin. to some god.
Somewhere.
Yeah. That's finesse as well. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Yay.
Yeah, that's a fuck up. God has forsaken me.
Lizard Lips vaults over a command console, nunchaku swirling above his head, and Mindbender says, "Ah!" and hits a button, and a trapdoor opens beneath him, and he disappears from sight.
Knew I shouldn't have gone with Presbyterian as my religion.
Cobra Trooper's turn. They're shooting at Barjog, so they don't have to take a snag. They rolled a 10. It's not going to do it.
No, Barchog's evasion is 14.
Bullets are flying over the command, all over the bridge, taking out view screens and control panels. There's sparks flying, fire. Not a single bullet hits Barjog. It is Mindbender's turn, who is presumably somewhere running away, and Heretic's turn now.
Is the trapdoor still open?
It is. You should go down there.
Seems like more of a job for the lips.
It's safe and warm there.
Heretic runs up to the console to see if he can stop the siren signal once and for all.
Yeah, there's a big console marked Siren. Because this is Cobra.
Yeah.
There's there's a knob for amplitude, various other buttons, and then there's just one switch. Off.
So Heretic punches that with his fist and then turns around, whipping that assault rifle back up, and throws another volley at the Cobra troopers.
Okay. Roll your targeting.
Okay, I'm taking aim with one of my free actions, and it's an 8.
You're about to fire on the Cobra troopers, and a handful of them just dogpile you, throwing punches, kicks. Barjog's turn.
Barjog is going to step outside the bridge for a moment.
Get a cigarette
Gather
break.
himself. Yeah.
He's going to grab the 70mm rocket launcher.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Okay.
He's going to step back in, and he's just going to hoist it up, and he's going to say, "One thing you need to know about the Barjog, he ain't afraid to die. Because if I die, that means I don't have to go back on the goddamn boat tomorrow."
So we've discussed how Televipers have these big goggles on and words scroll across them.
Yeah.
One of them is just staring in Barjog's shadow, and the word "fuck" just rolls across.
Either y'all get off my buddy Heretic over here and take his heckalopter down to the goddamn ground, or I'm gonna blow us all straight to heaven where we can hang out with Jesus and play kickball like that Colton Burpo kid did in that one movie.
Yeah, that's true.
So roll your intimidation.
That is an 11.
So we see the outside of the helicarrier. It's flying along. There's a huge air battle around it. F-16s and F-22s dogfighting with Rattlers and Cobra Ravens. And then suddenly, just one side of the helicarrier just explodes outward. Bodies flying, fire. In the midst of it all, there's a scorch and blackened Barjog with a 70mm rocket. Lizard Lips is up on the ceiling like a spider. Heretic's holding on to the siren console. The air's sucking him out. There's people and things flying out. They were not intimidated, so Barjog just called their bluff.
Goddamn right.
It's Lizard Lips' turn.
Lizard Lips detaches from the ceiling and goes down the hole.
It's safe and warm.
After Mindbender, he's going.
All right. The Cobra Troopers are just running now, though most of them got sucked out. It's Heretic's turn.
So while he's holding on to the siren console, Heretic looks down, finds the port for the whatever data tape contains this copy of the signal, and hits eject and pulls the data tape from the console, pockets it, and then moves to head right down the trapdoor right after Lips.
Worse than a fucking vinyl collector. Every variant.
Okay, roll finesse.
Okay, I have none, so I'm rolling with a snag. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get a story point, and I'm just going to fail that instead of rolling with a snag.
Oh, that is something you can do as a ranger or something?
Yeah, so my hang up is, since I'm very skilled in one area, you have an unbalanced skill. That's the name of the hang up.
So he pushes eject on the button, and it comes out halfway, and Heretic grabs it and just snaps it in half. Just
Cool.
pulls it up.
Good enough for me.
Get a pencil.
He's just looking at the half. The other half just slowly, it's ejected, just falls on the floor. Oh, then you're going to go down the hole?
Yeah, then I'm going down the
Yeah,
trapdoor.
he just tosses that aside and leaps down the trapdoor. It's Barjog's turn.
Barjog is going to use his driving to try to land this helicopter.
Oh,
Okay.
good call, actually.
Well,
Roll your driving. TN-25.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a helicarrier.
Right.
Hang on a minute. Is there a boost of any kind?
Chad, you keep rolling.
No, fuck
You
off,
don't listen
Kyle.
to these sons of bitches. I believe in you.
I'm gonna spend a story point to roll specialize, so at least I get
Okay.
one more dice. Fuck! I rolled a 23.
Ah, damn it.
That's so good. So there's this scene. It's in a Cobra hangar, and there's Firebat fighters and Rattlers being refueled. It's running like a well-oiled machine, and there's this open toolbox. And slowly these screws just start rolling inexplicably because the deck is tilting. And it just keeps tilting. The toolbox starts sliding, jets start sliding, people start sliding. The helicarrier is, well, it's sideways now.
Heretic was falling down what he thought was a vertical shaft and the trap door, and he starts slowing down.
Yeah, Lizard Lips and Heretic need to make acrobatic checks. Barge Hog's just strapped into the driver's seat, hair hanging down towards the ground. Which you have a great view of Thule now because the side of the hangar, the command or the bridge is blown out, and you can see your garage.
Okay, acrobatics, D12.
Yep.
It's a 23 for Lizard Lips.
All right, rolling with a snag. 18 and a 3 for Heretic.
So Lizard Lips, it's like he knew the ship was going to turn sideways. Yeah. So Heretic was just so distracted watching Lizard Lips prance like a fairy from one wall to another that he falls, tumbles a few times, and smacks his face into the wall that is now the floor. Take a little health damage there.
All right.
You guys are heading down a corridor which you presume goes to some sort of
Mind-bending place.
mind-bending place.
Yeah.
You run on the wall and come to a hatch that is now, of course, perpendicular to you. It is closed.
Lips, if you'll open the door, I'll cover you with the assault rifle.
All right, thank you kindly. I pull on the hatch. Is it open?
It is unlocked.
Is it?
Something went right today.
Polite.
Roll your alertness.
D4. That's a 6.
Well, your ninja sense doesn't tingle in time to warn you of the grenade attached to a string attached to a child with a loose tooth. But mostly
Jeremy, no.
but mostly a grenade.
Uh-oh.
The grenade goes off, blows the door off its hinges. Lizard Lips flies backwards. Shrapnel fills the corridor. You each take 1 health damage.
Ah.
Where's everybody at on their health right now?
1. I only have 2, so 1.
Okay.
And I'm also at 1.
Barge Hog is at 6.
You can see a fairly small room. The far wall is opening to the exterior. There's Trouble Bubbles strapped down, and Mindbender is climbing into one. Firefly is climbing into another. Sparks is climbing into a third. But back on the helicarrier bridge, Barge Hog is going to put this baby down.
That's right. He's currently singing Slow Ride by Foghat at the top of his lungs. And he's going to try to bring it in one more time.
You've got some sense about you now. You understand how to fly this thing.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, difficulty's much lower now.
Yeah, what is it?
24.
All right.
Jesus.
All right, here we go. Another D4.
So D4, you have to. This has to be
A perfect
perfect
roll.
on everything.
I believe in Barge Hog, unlike you two.
Right? Oh, it's a 14.
You know.
Oh, man.
So we see Barge Hog on the bridge. Everything's still horizontal, so to speak. He's hitting buttons. Some lights are coming on, some aren't.
He's throwing it into second to try.
And then there's one that says rapid descent. How does Barge Hog interpret that?
Well, we're already in a rapid descent, so Barge Hog figures this might be a button you push in the midst of one.
Barge Hog pushes that button.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, in the escape bay, Lizard Lips, Heretic are crawling through the now blown open door. What are they doing? Who are they going after?
I'm going to spend a story point here and get access to some temporary gear. I'm going to get an EMP grenade, and I'm going to roll first before I do anything cool.
Austin's growing.
What are you rolling?
So
Oh, right, that's right. You're rolling your acrobatics because the ship suddenly lurches toward the ground as if somebody just shut off all the engines.
Can I steady him as a acrobatic master? I put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Hold tight there, buddy."
You may.
Thank you.
okay, what's that do to my roll?
It gives you an edge or an up one, whichever you prefer.
Okay, I'm going to go up 1 so that I at least don't have to roll with a snag.
There you go.
So I'm rolling a D20 and a D2.
15.
I'm maxed out is a 14.
That is insufficient. Your feet go out from under you. The grenade tumbles forward. It's going to hit one of the three.
Okay.
Which one is it going to hit?
Mindbender.
Okay. Their trouble bubbles, the engines flare, they shoot off the ground, the EMP grenade falls into Mindbender's lap. What? And bursts, and his engines just go out. The ship is hurling towards
And
the
his
ground.
codpiece has got to be fucked up, too, right?
It's messed up. Firefly and Sparks fly out of the helicarrier.
Goodbye, Sparks.
Mindbender's trouble bubble just sort of tumbles end over end towards the ground below. So you guys, the helicarrier is crashing. You can either try to escape or take cover.
Are there more trouble bubbles in this room?
Yes.
How many?
Roll a d4.
2.
Cool.
There are 2.
Thank you. Well, I need both of these. one for Chickadee.
Yeah, so you guys can roll your technology to get these started.
Oh, God.
What is Barchok doing?
You know what? He's just going to strap himself in and ride this thing into the ground.
The best. It's the best.
He's going to hope that his brawn saves him.
I like where your head's at. We'll get back to you, Todd. You two
Okay.
roll your technology.
Okay. Rolling with a snag.
Me too.
It's a 16 on both of them.
I
That's
got a
good.
9.
Okay, 16. Heretic gets his fired up, flies out of the helicarrier. Lizard Lips gets his fired up, flies into the ceiling of the helicarrier,
Oh, whoa, Nelly, ho, hey.
cracks the bubble on the trouble bubble. It tumbles out. You're going to need to make a driving roll to regain control of this haphazardly firing device. Heretic just gently settles to the ground.
Okay, I also do not have driving.
Can I assist here?
It better be real good.
So we've got our So we've got our communicators turned on, and Heretics is settling so safely that he can focus on, okay, hit the switch on your left. You see that red button? Push it.
I'm colorblind.
Yeah, you can assist with that, yeah.
Okay. So does that give him at least an uptick where he
Yes.
doesn't have to roll with a snag?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so D2.
Just looking for a 10.
16. And I critted on the D2.
Heretic's advice, instruction is helping you. You get it under control. Then your ship suddenly lurches because Wild Bill just jumped out onto the top of it.
Hop on, William.
He's holding on. It's okay, son. I feel fine. You guys settle to the ground. Meanwhile, Barjog is put on extra seat belts.
Barjog is strapped in. He gets on his communicator and says, Heretic, Lizard Lips, Wild Bill, I don't know if I'm going to survive this or not. But if I don't, I want y'all to do me a favor. I want you to get in touch with my band. That's Burning Monster Scum. You can find us on Bandcamp. Get a message to my boys and just let them know that I don't have a problem with them going on without me. Barjog out.
Barjog, I accept your mission. I just want to let you know, if things don't work out for you, I play a mean rain stick. And I will take your place in the burning monster basket.
You're the best, Lizard Lips.
Yes.
Barjog, your phone beeps. Beep. You get a text message.
It's
Okay.
Lizard Lips, LOL.
There's another from your boss. You gonna be on boat tomorrow?
There's mournful music playing in the background now.
Barjog just types back, God, I hope so.
roll your brawn.
18.
Fucking nice.
You guys see the helicarrier just angling. At the last minute, the engines almost seem to burst with renewed fury as they just plow into the tundra outside Thule Air Base. There's this huge geyser of dirt and snow. Then the helicarrier crumples in half and Titanics, with the front going one way and the back just kind of tumbling end over end, lands on the beach and starts sinking into the sea, and just sinks low enough that Barjog can just walk out onto the beach.
Well, he's accustomed to the sea.
Yeah.
That's one way to skin a cobra. Well done, old chum.
He has some fairly deep body bruising.
Well,
Oh, Barjog brought that fucking barge in.
There's still a chair attached to him. He's just walking around.
Still belted
Yeah.
Quick question, fellas. Does the G.I. Joe team have, do we get workman's comp? I'm just,
Well, we belong to the United States military, so absolutely not.
And they all have a good laugh.
We barely have Medicaid. It's beautiful.
So we're in, obviously, a hospital. White walls, white tiles on the floor, terrible paintings. Nurse is carrying a big tray full of tablets, other medicines, goes into this room. It's obviously a multi-person room. Barge Hog is in one bed, Lizard Lips in the other, Heretic in one, covered in scrapes, bruises, bullet wounds, and Major Wallace is in the other, just pissed off.
is the chair still attached to Barge Hog?
They have it in its own bed.
I'm actually in a hammock.
The nurse starts handing out medicines. Wallace is furious because on the phone is talking to you all as the President of the United States. And I want to thank you boys for fighting Cobra up there in the Arctic. So
Which president is this Ford?
fake president, yeah. I'm sure proud, and so's Nancy.
Oh, no.
This is Frank Miller's Reagan.
I turn in my Joe card.
I'm going to give all you boys
Thank God we don't have AIDS.
Purple Hearts and a free membership of Idaho Steaks.
Mr. President, Barge Hog here.
Oh, yes, Mr. Hogg.
I was wondering if you could do me a favor and put a call in to my boss on the boat because I was supposed to be back on it a week ago, but I'm convalescing here in the hospital and I haven't been able to make it. So if you could just square that for me, then, why, hell, I might even vote for you next time.
We'll see what we can do, Mr. Hogg.
Actually, Barge Hog, I think they promised you something else to show you where Area 51 was.
Holy shit, you goddamn right. As soon as I get out of here, you gonna hook me up with that, Ronnie?
It's a bad connection. Oh, you're going out.
Quick.
I'm driving through a tunnel.
Quickly, Mr. President, can you make a call for me, too? Lizard Lips, the ninja from Maine.
Oh, maybe it's be a better hurry.
Please contact my beloved Molly Tom Bohannon. She's a chaste woman. She's saving her maidenhead for me.
I'll see what I can do. Nancy says we're out of milk. Okay, bye.
Heretic has no one to call.
Yeah, the president hangs up. Wallace says, well, I guess you guys did okay. At least you got Mindbender.
Oh, did he survive the fall?
We pan to the end of the room, and there's just a head in a jar. It's Mindbender. Just scowling. Beep, beep. That's his life support.
Oh. I love technology. I should really add some points to it.
Heretic reaches over and crushes up a sleeping pill and puts it in his jarred juice.
That's a bad road to take there, my friend. Addiction is not cool.
Barge Hog also crumbles up his medication, but he snorts it.
Sure.
Lizard Lips takes some mugwort.
They just Lizard Lips medicines. It's all just ground up herbs.
Yes.
So you guys did well. You defeated the Cobras.
Oh, we did it.
You got interesting choice, Austin, to take Mindbender instead of Sparks or Firefly.
Yeah, well, that's the main threat. My vendetta's with Firefly, but fuck it.
I'm sure we'll see them again.
Yes, most certainly.
And we're definitely going to play this game again because we love the fuck out of it. The people who have been in contact with us on this have said they had enjoyed this series very much, and we have too.
Yeah.
This has been fucking fun.
Yeah. We're going to play some other games in the interim, and we do have the big new Lord of the Rings game that we're
One
planning on
Ring.
playing. That's going to be probably be our next long campaign, right, Kyle?
Yeah. That'll go definitely a couple episodes.
And we also are going to play some more one-off games. And we, for all of you Patreon subscribers, we'll have some exclusive content for you coming up soon.
Goddamn right we will, because you guys are fucking cool as shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be me reading a selection of Henry Kissinger's book.
Jesus.
No, that's not true.
With the accent?
I don't know if I can do Kissinger.
That motherfucker is still alive.
Yeah.
Right? How?
It's so upsetting.
Yeah.
It's almost as upsetting as Reagan making an appearance in this fucking game.
Well, G.I. Joe takes place
Remember
in this...
when he was the worst president?
Yeah. It takes place in this very indeterminate period of time in
Sure,
America.
sure.
Like,
What is that? I'm pretty sure there might have been a couple of points where we used technology that didn't exist in the 1980s, but
Yeah.
I think in Watchmen, Reagan was still president. Or no, Nixon.
Nixon.
Nixon was
was
president for like 30
Nixon
years.
was president
Yeah.
in Watchmen. Reagan was president in Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But yes, thank you to our sponsor, Barrel and Bond,
Yeah, and Panacea.
Panacea Juicery in Lone Oak at Heath Health Foods. Wonderful juices. It will make your health better.
people who sell liquids love Bastard Quest. Yeah. If you have liquids you sell,
So
become
far,
a sponsor.
We really need some water.
2 for 2, yeah.
No, actually, Panacea sells, I believe it's alkaline water.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And if that's not the word, then it's
A different one.
It's healthy water.
Yeah, it's made with batteries or something. Is that correct?
I hear it's not poison.
Yeah.
It has electrodes.
Yes. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for continuing to listen and support us. We're going to play more games. We're going to move on now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm Kyle.
Todd.
Corey.
Austin.
Hey kids, Joe Buddy Barge Hog. You know, I'm a dreamer, and I'm gonna stop right there because I don't want to get sued by Nikki Sixx. But I do want to talk to you about dreams. Dreams are very important. You gotta have dreams. It's one of the only things that makes life worth living. Thought I'd share some of my dreams with you. Oh, God. Number one, I'd like to be on stage shredding guitar so good that somebody come up to me after a show and say, "You remind me of Dimebag Darrell." Also, I'd like to do body shots with Trish Stratus. Another dream of mine would be to rip a feller's throat out just like Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse. Got to rip a heart out on the last mission, so accomplished that dream, but like I said, it's important to have more. My final dream would be to rip the other arm off of the drummer for Def Leppard, because I fucking hate Def Leppard. Def Leppard fucking sucks. Remember that, kids. Keep on dreaming. If you didn't know before, now you do. And knowing is half the battle.